JR's right. It's the Bilderberg meeting. They've been established.
JR. That's what I be
Off the
talking
record.
about.
he knew it. Established in 1954. So they've been privately meeting since 1954.
But
talking
it
about how
just
they
got out there though in the last
Exactly.
maybe 10, 20 years. It's like a bunch all of central bank, all of
Yeah, man.
Europeans. You know,
Of course.
One thing that's plaguing us too is that scarcity mindset, you know, and not just, I mean, especially our people, but it's really all people, everybody that's under the government. You know, they got us all running around in this scarcity mindset. Even when we think we have an abundance mindset, we still operating out of a scarcity mindset because we all feel like it's about to poof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it keep us from really playing the long game. You know, we playing the quick game, the short game.
That,
you know, mentally.
I like
that
that.
too.
I never thought of it like that. I like that.
That's the yeah.
They using and then it's like grooming. It's that's what it is. It's grooming. And then so they already got us playing the short game and they got us scared to play the long game with the scarcity mindset. But then they also interjecting quick fixes all around us in our life. They start out with the toaster, then they start out with the microwave. Now we got YouTube. You could go get information like this. Now you got Facebook. You got Instagram. You go on Instagram, which most people probably don't even use properly. You go to your search bar, type something in. You got 1,000 posts about that subject. You could find a mentor on there. Everything is, you get what I'm saying? So I need it fast. While we doing that, they just taking candy from a baby because they playing the long game. They got digital currency rolling out even more, getting more approvals, pushing more laws. You know you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a scarcity mindset, and the craziest thing is when we think that we aren't a part of it when we actually are a part of it.
We're so much a part of it we can't even see it.
Right,
like,
we're in the matrix.
Exactly.
You got deep right there.
Yeah, we're in the matrix. Literally. If you I feel like every year or two you need to watch the Matrix again. You need to go rewatch it and rewatch it. Every year or two you need to go rewatch it to remind you what kind of system you in, because it's facts.
Yeah.
It's here. You know?
It's mind-boggling to me to, you know, America is still a free country because it haven't been enforced yet. We, American people, we have they say we got all the rights and all the everything, but freedoms. Literally, yeah, we got all the freedoms, but literally I'm watching like news and stuff like that with our local governments where they ain't doing nothing, or in the people's like they get frustrated, right? And they'd be like, oh, we're sorry. They voted you in. You supposed to do what we asked you to do. But once they get voted in, be like, nah, it's something.
They change the script.
Yeah, exactly. We literally telling you we don't want this, and now here, and it's great. Wait, the people you serving, you be like, nah, it don't matter. Check this out. We finna do this, and if y'all don't like it, in a couple more years, y'all can vote me out.
Right.
But I mean, in a couple more years, they're gonna still be there because it's crazy.
I think that everybody go. I ain't gonna say everybody, but I think a lot of them, especially people of color that go in the government, I think they go in with good intentions. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree.
I could be naive for thinking like that. I think they go in with good intentions, but then you gotta understand, bro. You make it
go into government. Like, what you mean? Like running for office?
Yeah, running for. I think they go in with good intention, right? Especially on the local level. But I feel like when you get to that main level in DC, bro, like you gonna go out to dinner, man. You know think about it, the first thing they gonna ask you. Hey, you got a nonprofit? You seem like a good guy, man. You got you a nonprofit? I got some people that would love to, you know.
I would say that's how the game is played, but I think just like individuals are in Congress, they've been, if you do their history, like they've been leaders before they got there. So they know how to manipulate people. They knew. I would say they're very intelligent to the point where they done studied this. They know what they're getting into. They see the person like well, we see the people that been in our communities for 30 years have the same position, but nothing changed. But every time it's time for election, they come to our neighborhood talking that good stuff. And I'm quite sure the people that's running behind them see them. And that's why they're picked to, okay, you gonna have my seat. When I leave, you gonna have my seat. Why you think, okay, I don't want to get too political.
You saying you feel like the person before them is actually choosing the person after them to
the organization is choosing them.
Choosing their
So
successor.
exactly, they choosing the organization.
Like they
is
say the Democrat
choosing a
didn't want.
successor.
Yeah.
Just like
But this
when they
politics, man.
They all came together to make sure
Politics
Bernie
is
ain't get
different. Like it's like
Told, that 90,
like you
my
say they
people-
come with good intentions. You feel like they come with good intentions, and I feel like they do too. But it's like once you get voted in, the people are who you supposedly came to serve. That's all cool and dandy. But the higher ups are like, "Welcome to the NFL, my boy."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, welcome to the NFL.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
I hear the noise out there, but we who you need to be focused on.
Exactly.
Because if you piss us off, then you got a problem. If you piss them off, you could recant your statement and tell them something else or make a public apology. Your apology to us is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be
Exactly.
something nobody else get to see.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Real.
So
But-
welcome
but
to the big leagues.
you just
you know
what you just described.
that's like the government assassinating its own citizens, literally.
You just described
Literally.
what
Your
Putin
own-
said.
I'm talking about literally assassinates their own citizens, and it's so crazy how you talked about mental health, and we all operate in mental illness because they will assassinate somebody in their own country, and it don't got to be this type of color. It could be anybody that's stepping out of their boundary. They'll assassinate that person, right? And then we will really just pretend as if death isn't real and that never happened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We will act like that never happened. Like the guy who discovered another a lake under the ocean. There's a guy, he discovered a lake under the ocean, and then they killed him. This was months ago.
Wow.
Literally, this was literally like a few months ago. He discovered a lake under. You could Google it. He discovered a lake under the ocean, and they killed him off. They don't play like that. Anything like that, it's you're gone.
A lake under the ocean.
I gotta. Yeah.
But guess what though? We know all the new songs.
Yeah.
And we know. You know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know everything else though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Ply said
latest
it back
lyrics.
in 06. What Ply say? The average, what he say? Young nigga can't tell you who the May is, but he could tell you who that nigga on 26 is. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know what. I never heard of
crazy.
that, bro. I gotta check
Dude.
that out.
I think it's a dude.
It's my bad. Go ahead.
The kid that got that invented the TVs that runs off of
Solar.
he invented something. It don't run off of solar. It literally he invented this thing that runs off of it takes electricity out of the air, literally. And he have the TVs like it was connected to a TV, and his like he can run TVs just off just what he invented, and it's nothing like solar. And then I have he got sick out of nowhere. The dude that invented the machine that takes water out of the air.
And make water, clean water.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Haven't
still
heard
around.
that. I
Haven't
ain't
heard
hear.
nothing about
I
him.
haven't heard nothing about him.
None of this.
But I'm just.
Yeah, it's a dude. Literally, he made a machine, and the machine takes basically like the humidity out the air and make clean water. I'm talking about a lot of water, not like drops. Like make water. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. It continues to make water out the
Yeah.
air, the humidity in the air.
I ain't hear nothing about him, being what of, but
They might
I
have
just
paid him.
exactly, exactly. And I mean, I definitely always look into. I'm intrigued by things like this because it was a dude back in I want to say the 50s or the 60s where he made a car that runs off water.
I
Haven't
think I heard of
from
that
him.
too.
Then
Yeah.
then old boy.
Yeah.
He got killed. He was a security guard. Yeah, but that was recent. But nah, he talking about something happened years ago.
I'm talking about
Ain't
a
your
dude,
boy?
like, from he
Then
was
the
like
pale white
way
horse
back in the
wasn't he?
50s,
Wasn't he talking
60s.
about that? The book, the pale white horse.
I got the book Pale White Horse. I still ain't ready yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he was talking.
Yeah, that's one of them good ones.
Man, but
Man, I'm an energy guy, right? I'm big. I say this all the time, bro. And like, I'm just being honest. We still fairly new in this, bro. But I can honestly say, sitting here talking to you, I can't find my angle. Like, because like I can see you're a multifaceted individual. Like I see that, and I'm trying to find my angle to come at you, and that's a good thing on your behalf, bro. Like, cause I see wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
I see a lion that's calm. I see a calm lion.
sure.
Like, no, for real. I see somebody that's dangerous, and I'm not saying that in no bad way. You could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm just real big on energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I see a calm lion, and I'm sitting here thinking like, cause think about it. We never went out. We don't went to politics and all, but that just I can see where your mind at is. You're a reader. You absorbed a lot of knowledge. And I'm just saying that, bro. I'm just giving you a roses, big dog. That's all.
I mean,
For real.
I learned it was a dude that I did time with, and cause I had mentors inside, and one of my mentors, he had done taught me. He was like, he just told me there's two sides to a man, and it creates that balance, and it all comes in 360, yin yin yang, and the whole thing, which is two sides to a man, which is the lion and the lamb. So every man that's even out has that same thing.
Sure.
And it's funny how you say that. You said that. Next thing I want to point out how JR is over there. Hey, JR is over there. I mean, lit. He experienced
Jay, what's in
the
that green cup,
information.
man?
Hey, listen.
in that cup,
hey,
JR, man?
JR experienced all the. Listen, JR probably heard the most craziest stories, intriguing conversations for the last couple episodes we filmed in this Joker. But to get back on track, we want to get back to the let's get to the money. So right now, okay, before we expose, right, what you do and how you do it and going in depth, stuff like that, I want to say right now, take away everything, right? Because I was watching this shows where undercover billionaires, they take everything away from them and drop them in a small little town with nothing but a cell phone and a truck and $100. So I'm finna say that same thing, but now we in Tampa though. We ain't in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We in Tampa.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing but $100 to your name. How you pumping back up?
Credit. Yeah, that's all I need.
Business and personal.
Either one.
But how we gonna
As
get
far as
there?
me pumping up, so they got certain cards that when you apply for them, you get those funds immediately. But on that phone, like say I apply for this account, I can get those funds as a digital card immediately. So if my credit intact, because you didn't mention that it wasn't. I'm gonna use that phone. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna apply for these certain credit cards. I'm gonna have that digital card immediately. Let's say honestly, my large I average at least 20K a bet on the card right now. You feel me? So let's say I get 5K. We ain't gonna go crazy. Let's say I get 5K. I'm gonna get 5K on that digital card. I'm gonna go to a hotel, tap, get me a room for a few days. I'm gonna get me something to eat, something to put on. The next day, I'm gonna go to the car lot. I'm gonna finance me a vehicle. Once I finance me a vehicle, I'm gonna start moving around. Maybe I might get a job for now. I ain't too good for a job.
No, that's right.
I go look for a job for now, and so I can build up, looking for my first investment property. Or what I do now is, depending on what my skill set is, I would just start marketing and consulting in that skill set. If my credit intact, obviously that means I must know credit. So then guess what? I'm going to go on Instagram free. I'm going to start posting stories. Hey, my name Ken. I do credit. This, that, and the third. I was able to take this person from this to that. And